Happy Sunday, my friends! Welcome to the Chill Art Sunday. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you all are doing very well, at least better than me, because I have not been doing very well yesterday. Actually, I'm still not quite well myself. But anyway, as I say sometimes, except for things that are going bad, everything is good. In any case, happy Sunday and welcome. So let's resume works on this picture that I have been working on, sorry. That is called A Birdie Told Me. Let's open here Line Arts Alpha 1. I'm still in the stage of vectorizing the final line art. I was actually going to do what is left to do here yesterday, but like I said, I wasn't feeling well, so I ended up not doing it. Okay. So what I have to do next, if I recall correctly, let's check something here. Okay, that is correct. Is to draw the line arts of the bird, so I can then later in Photoshop color this bird with no concern. Not no concern. Without the worry of losing any sort of detail because of the resolution. So then I can resize it, make it smaller, so it can actually fit proportionally in the picture. Because this bird is not supposed to be the same size as Silvertrot, and on this sketch that you see here on the screen right now, the bird is. Anyway, let us begin with the beak of this thing. I don't know why I always start by the muzzle, mouth, and you know, that part of the body, whatever I am drawing. I do want to look at this beak here for reference. I'm going to have this on the screen. Let's begin up here. Yeah, it is actually very pointy. Let's make it go all the way over here. I should probably use a larger thickness, but no, actually 4 pixels for the thickness of the line is fine. Now it goes up, and then there's a very sharp corner there. Maybe not very sharp, but there is a corner nonetheless. Should be around here somewhere. Then it has a somewhat smooth turning around. Goes to about here. Now the lower part seems to just this, I think. That is a cute bird. I think that these are all the pictures that I have of this kind of bird. For reference, no problem. I will be looking at this quite a lot, at least for a little moment. Now I think I can do a line going up like that. And by the way, I am starting slightly late today because I was busy doing something. I was supposed to actually start on time, but I got myself distracted with this thing that I was doing, which is not going very well. Then this is upsetting me. Here, let me show you the screen of the other computer. It gave me an error. It's unavailable if the location in this piece, if the location is on this piece. What is this? I didn't unplug that. Dang it. I am trying to upgrade the SD card on my 3DS from a 16 gigabytes microSD to a 32 gigabytes microSD, which I have not been using for several years now, and it's just sitting here doing nothing. And so what I did was clone the 16 gigabytes SD card to the 32 gigs, so it would not give me any errors on the 3DS and saying like, oh, this is not the original storage, we're gonna have to re-download everything now. So I did that, and in theory it should work flawlessly. And it kind of did, except it didn't really. What happened was, although the cloning and resizing of the partition worked apparently okay, some files apparently corrupted somehow. In particular, my save on Pokemon Crystal, and I was almost at Blackthorn City. I was missing just 2 badges. So anyway, I put in the 32 gigabytes SD card, and the save for Pokemon Yellow was there just fine. The save for Pokemon Silver was there just fine. Star Fox 64 for 3DS run just fine. I didn't test everything, but everything seemed to be fine except for Pokemon Crystal, which is the one game that I had the most progress on. The save was gone. So, wait, what am I doing here? Is this right? I'm not sure if this is quite right. Actually, no, it isn't. This has to go there, and this has to go here. Now, this line has to meet that one. Well, fine, one problem at a time. Fix this in a moment. As I was saying, so I thought to myself, what the fudge? Okay, fine. I'm gonna put the original 16 gigabytes SD card back in here, because that one should be not affected by anything, right? Well, somehow it was. So I put the 16 gigs back in, and lo and behold, the Pokemon Crystal save file also corrupted for some reason, somehow. So yesterday, not yesterday, a couple days ago, I just copied, I didn't clone, I copied all files with inside the 16 gigabytes SD card to my PC as a means of backup, sort of. So what I'm trying to do now on the other computer here is to copy those files back into the 16 gigabytes SD card. So just replacing the files themselves, not the partition. And that was the error that you saw just now. Somehow that failed. I will try that again in a moment. There's been a program for this, so all works and it doesn't exist anymore. Wait, what? There has been a program for this, so all works fine for the 3DS, but it doesn't exist anymore. What program was that? Maybe it can still be found somewhere on the internet. I mean, you know what they say, once on the internet, it's never really gone anymore. No, wait, that's not the same. The saying actually says, once on the internet, wait. I don't know, it's something like that. I can't remember now. Once on the internet, forever on the internet. That. I see. Well, there is actually a way that you can properly manage backups on the 3DS. You have to soft mod the 3DS, however, and install a custom firmware, which I am extremely tempted to do on my 3DS, especially because the eShop is going to close, even though I don't buy stuff there. But I have bought some things many years ago, and I very much do not want to lose anything. Besides, I really want to back up my save of Pokemon Crystal, just so what happened today is not going to happen, for example. But I am actually very scared of soft modding my 3DS at all, because I have a very great fear of accidentally breaking the system. And I already had enough annoyance when a legit software update for Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS bricked my Smash Bros. Cart. Yes, my physical copy of Smash Brothers for the 3DS is bricked because of a update that failed somehow, and that really upset me because those things are super expensive over here. Redneck, welcome to the stream and happy Sunday. Thank you so much for joining. And guys, to make matters worse, yesterday, not yesterday, on Friday, after my Friday stream, I checked on my Game Boy Color. I almost said Game Boy Cube for some reason. I checked on my Game Boy Color to see if my old copy of Pokemon Silver was still holding a charge on the battery, so I wouldn't have lost my very first shiny Pokemon, by the way. Which thankfully the battery is still holding a charge, so I still have that shiny. But anyway, when I grabbed that Game Boy, I discovered that its screen is dying. So that made me very upset. Also, the sound is kind of borked for some reason. So that's yet another thing that is really upsetting me. And well, it has not been a very good weekend as far as portable gaming goes for me. Oh boy. Yeah, there was that, and now this problem with my save on Crystal, and apparently I think I lost that thing completely. So that is very, very bad. Let me save this beak. Does this beak looks way too big? I think it kind of does. Doesn't it? I have a feeling it looks too big. Something's not quite right here. I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's the shape of this part of the beak. Do you have stores in Brazil where you can get those old consoles fixed? Not exactly. You see, I don't know what exactly the reason is why such kinds of stores do not really exist. Well, they do. It's just that they don't really work with this kind of equipment. And I'm not entirely sure why. Well, my guess is that it's because these kinds of things are not exactly popular around here. Not because people don't like Game Boys, 3DSs, DSs, and stuff, but it's because they are so expensive here. So not that many people have them. Actually, for example, if I go on Mercado Livre, which is kind of like Brazil's equivalent of eBay, this site is where, just like eBay, anyone can sell and buy anything. So if I go here, for example, and I look for, let's say, a replacement screen for my Game Boy, okay? Let me type, because this is Brazilian, it's got to be in Portuguese. So let's type here Game Boy Color screen, but in Portuguese. So let's see here, tela Game Boy Color, Game Boy Color screen. And as you can see here, the results are quite funky and not quite exactly what I'm looking for, if at all. Like, for example, this one here is just the polarizing sheet that goes on the screen. This is a bootleg PSP, apparently. Although that kind of looks like a GBA cartridge. There's a shell for Game Boy, the outer screen, or rather the protector, the rubber things for the buttons, but no actual screen. This is not a Game Boy. So yeah, even parts is something very difficult to find. Because, like I said, due to high prices, these things have never been popular enough to, you know, find stuff, find proper parts, and use stuff, shops that actually repair them. And that is very upsetting. Because if I want to replace the screen on my Game Boy, for example, I'm gonna have to either find a way to buy outside of the country, which is gonna cost me a lot of money, which I don't have, or just live with it, I guess, until it dies out completely. Now, for contrast, if I go on actual eBay, ebay.com, and I search for the exact same thing, why is this in Portuguese? I don't know why eBay is in Portuguese. Anyway, Game Boy Color screen. There it is. First result. That's a Game Boy screen. Another Game Boy screen, although this for the GBA. Not only there are better results, but the stuff I am actually looking for can be found. Another example, this thing, I actually looked for this. It is a device that allows you to plug in a Game Boy card into the device, and the device itself goes into the Game Boy, so you can back up your saves and even dump the ROM apparently, which is not exactly what I'm interested in, but just saving the saves. But anyway, I saw a few videos on YouTube about this thing here, and this is just perfect for backing up my saves on my old Pokemon cards. And it's not too expensive in dollars, except in reais, which is my currency. It is super expensive. So I tried to look for this on Mercado Livre, which as I said is the kind of eBay equivalent in Brazil. And the name of this thing is Mega Game Boy Color. Why is this in Portuguese? Fine, whatever. Let's copy this. The name of the same device. Let's go Mercado Livre and try to look for it. I don't even know what these things are. What I do know is what they are not, and they are not what I searched. Why is there a RAM stick? The closest thing to that is this thing here, but the seller has no reputation, so fishy. Just look on Will Haben, the Austrian eBay. Yeah. Oh, what am I doing here? It all just sucks, honestly. It all very much just sucks. And I am very, very sad because I love my Game Boy. Also, to make matters even worse, I also discovered that my copy of Pokemon Crystal on the Game Boy, I do have a legit copy of that. The battery is dead, so that save is gone. You pronounce will happen quite good. Oh, thank you. So yeah, that save is also gone. So yay! Ah, boy. And yeah. And to add salt to injury, this problem with my 3DS save happened. Yesterday I was kinda sick. I'm still not quite 100%. Yeah. It's an awful weekend. And my Monday is gonna be even worse because I have to wake up extremely early to take my mother to see a doctor. It's 7 in the freaking morning, so I'm gonna have to wake up at 6. Okay, you guys will have to bear with me. I am going to pause this briefly and go back here to the other PC and try to copy this file again. Where the hell did the USB thing go? Windows unplugged the thing by itself. That's why it failed. What the hell? Hold on. Let me remove the SD card from the adapter. Plug it into a USB adapter. This is a micro SD card, and I was using the SD. Oh my god! I almost dropped the thing. The SD card slot on my card reader. Now I'm going to plug this on the back of the PC. Hold on. One moment. One moment. Did you know, guys, USB has 3 sides. It has the wrong side, and then it has the right side. And I don't know how I'll go to school tomorrow because my back hurts. Welcome to the club, Torpedo. Welcome to the club. My back is not doing very well either. Where's the thing I just plugged there? Where is it? Hello? Windows? I'm smashing the F5 key. Where is it? You have no idea how annoyed I am. I have no idea. I'm going to unplug and plug it again. Ah! Try another port. Is it in now? Nope. Okay, this is going from Chill Art Sunday to annoying troubleshooting Sunday. Did the USB driver just bark somehow? What's going on here? Why is this so slow? Could I have a reason why it hurts? So I was driving. Well, that surely would do that to you. Okay, I'll give some time for that thing to load over there. Although I think Windows has crashed. So that might explain it. Oh my god. Anyway. Let's keep doing this wing over here. I have a feeling that I'll have to reboot that PC there. You know what? Hold on. Hold on again. Give me this USB thing. That computer has definitely. Looks like all technology is against you today. Yep. Yep. Certainly. Since Friday. When I got my Game Boy out of storage. Here. That thing has not yet loaded. And... Wait, what? Now I did. What? All I did was unplug the USB. Where did they... There it is. Hardware, device manager. This PC could very much use an SSD. Yeah, SSD, that's right. Windows cannot load a device driver for the hardware because the previous instance of the device is still in memory. What the hell? Well, fork you. I'm gonna do that on the main PC here. And before the exact same error happens here. Wanna bet? Wanna bet? Look like this here. There's a problem. What? Alright, scan and fix. Prevent the laws, repair the drive now. What the bloody hell? Fine. I'm gonna put this on the top screen so I don't forget. Right. Anyway, as I said earlier, I was actually going to do the vectors for this bird yesterday. So today I would only have to color it on Photoshop, which is actually my favorite part, one of my favorite parts. But I wasn't feeling well yesterday. I actually woke up At past 3 in the afternoon, with an extremely strong headache, my head was also feeling very heavy. I sat here on my chair for like over half an hour in the dark. My window was kind of half closed, so it was kind of dark in here. I sat here trying to, you know, feel better, I guess, until I could not stand anymore, so I got back to bed, and I crashed almost immediately. I only woke up again past 8 in the evening, and I still wasn't feeling well. Although at least my head wasn't feeling like a rock anymore, just hurting a lot. And then I stayed up until 8 in the morning of today. And then I tried to sleep a little bit more, so I would be rested for the stream today. And I can hardly say I got any sleep at all. So there is a very chance that in about half an hour I'm gonna start to yawn. Thank you, Torpedo. Yes, me too. I am feeling much better today, though, in regards to that headache. In regards to that, oh my god, what am I trying to say here? In regards to that headache. The headache is gone. I'm just still feeling kind of, I don't know, kind of woozy, I guess. I don't know if that's the term. But yeah, at the moment, I am just mostly annoyed. Oh, let's see here. Your drive was successfully scanned. Windows was successfully scanned. Drive, no errors were found. Says you. Okay. Let's go here. Michael. Nintendo 3DS. Backup. Folder options. Uncheck, hide system protected files. Okay, okay. Select all, copy, and paste it over here. Okay, you better work. You better work. Hide this again. But yeah, the headache is gone, thankfully. I'm just... Now what? Yes, replace. I'm just feeling quite annoyed because of these problems that I have been having since Friday. My Game Boy, this cloning thing with the SD cards, the corruption of the save file on my 3DS. Actually, I think the Star Fox also lost the save somehow. I don't know. Try saving it from the first thing. Well, on the bright side, at least ETS2 is super easy to backup. You just copy the profile folder, and if your profile corrupts, simply restore. So this folder here, just copy this to somewhere else and replace it if it gets corrupted. Which is not something I can say about the freaking 3DS! Oh my god, you have no idea how annoyed I am. I am super annoyed. I am annoyed and sad. Sad because of my, as I said, Game Boy. You know what? Here, let me show you. Hold on a second. I am mostly ranting rather than making art today. Hold on, I posted the photos of the Game Boy screen on Discord. But this is not a Discord server that I can show you, so let me find that. I'm browsing the chat of that Discord on the other screen here. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? What the fudge is that? Oh my god, these people talk a lot. Maybe if I search... Now I see Beans. Game Boy Color. Ah, there they are. Okay, I'm going to open these on the browser. So that's my shiny Rapidash that I talked about on the Friday stream. He's still alive. There. There. I think 2 more. I even disassembled my Game Boy to see if I could fix that, but nope. Right here on the center of the screen, there is like a thing inside the screen itself, which is causing a bulge right about this area here. And I have no idea what that is. It is also causing some sort of darkening on the center of the screen, which I think is some sort of burn, even though this Game Boy has been protected in a case inside my wardrobe, free of sunlight or anything. See the darkening there? I have no idea how this happened or why. I don't know if you can see right here. This thing, this is inside the actual LCD. Right there. On this one, you can kind of see the bulge as well. And I love this Game Boy. I also love my shiny Rapidash. And yes, that's Pokemon in Japanese. I have no idea how to read Japanese. Do know that. Well, actually, you can ask me how I managed to play through Pokemon Silver in Japanese. But anyway, point is, that Rapidash was my very first shiny. I didn't even have any idea that shinies existed when I found that guy. Save the fruit out before someone else, so I can use it again. And I made a save it at the license plates for trucks and traders, and leave the rest. I'm gonna save it. Wow, good thing I had a backup. Although I still say hashtag save editing was a mistake. Oh man. Anyway. Let's keep drawing this bird. I have been thinking if I should keep pointifying the lines like this one here. Perhaps for this bird I would try an old quote-unquote trick, or rather method, that I used to do before I started pointifying lines on CorelDRAW. And that is simply leave the flat end like that, and then on Photoshop use the eraser to erase a piece of this. If I recall correctly, the result is not as perfect as the actual pointification in CorelDRAW, but it is much faster. It allows me to draw the vector line art much faster, because one of the things that causes me to spend so much time doing vectors, one of those things is the pointification of line ends. Did that make sense? I'm not sure if that made sense. I still can't quite English very well today. It's like last night I was functioning at half brain power. I might still be functioning at half brain power. So there's that. Is this still going? Still going, supposedly. Now, I wonder, could it be that my 3DS barfed that save corruption error because the SD card itself might have gotten some error somehow? Well, but then again, this 32 gigs SD card did not give me that error that this 16 one gave me here on this PC. I don't know. I'm too annoyed to think straight. Okay, I think this is looking fine so far, right? Yeah. Let's draw this little bird's eye over here. And this one is going to use a hairline thickness and no borders. Oops. Okay. I am not going to draw a line art for the cheek. You know, this red thing here on the bird's cheek. This is what I'm gonna do on Photoshop. Means I have to export this sketch into Photoshop. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, what am I saying? I don't have to do that. Just draw the thing. Yeah, I am definitely still functioning at half brain. Let me start that sentence over. I am definitely still functioning at half brain power. Cannot even English. Oh boy. And you better not fail. You know what? You know what is very annoying and upsetting about this here? What I'm doing here is that I am almost certain that this is not going to solve the save corruption / loss of Pokemon Crystal on the Virtual Console on my 3DS. I'm pretty sure this is not going to restore my save. I am almost. I promise you, I am almost modding this 3DS despite my fears, so I can do proper backups of my saves. And the nice thing about doing that, from what I understand, is that if I can actually back up the saves, I can even use them on an emulator on the PC, which means I can play the game on the PC using the emulation speed up, so I can actually blast through battles so I can more quickly level up my Pokemon, and then send that save back to the 3DS and keep playing there. That should be nice. Okay, now this is going to be the bird's tail, but this part of the tail here is not supposed to be visible because it's meant to be on the other side of this hoof. So on Photoshop I will erase this part of the tail when it's time to do that. Let's do a couple anchor points here so I can remove this one and make this corner round like this. Just a little more adjusting. I suppose that seems to be fine, right? Right. Now let's draw this other feather. I think I would need an anchor point about halfway. Yeah. Maybe not, but let's have it there just in case. You're working? Going? Yep, still going. This way. This one goes like that. I actually will not need this anchor point here. Okay, that seems to be fine now. Let's do the same thing over here that I did over there, but first that. Okay, now one more feather with his tail, and we should be almost done. This, I think... Now here I will actually use an anchor point there in the middle. And now I can remove that one. Make a little change here. And let's save. Yeah, I guess this tail is fine as it is. Let's keep going. I'm not actually going to draw all the way up there. Instead, actually I will, but later. First, let's draw the bird's feet. I'm going to change the color of this line art because we'll draw over it. Now, how should I begin this? I think I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to make some very simplified looking bird feet. Actually, instead of using lines, perhaps I should use circles, or rather ellipses, because this is what I want to achieve. And if necessary, I can change the shape of these circles, ellipses, sorry, later. Now copy, paste, that there. Oops. Move it down a bit. Copy and paste. That one over here. And not like that. Yeah, there. And whoa! Too much zoom. That's what I wanted. Alright, now let's copy all three of these, paste them, and bring them over to here. Let's do this. Kinda. And oops. Let's try tilting these a bit so they look more natural. This one I think should be moved down a little bit. By the way, guys, speaking of games, it is now possible to play tic-tac-toe on the stream. Check the Dragon Token options if you are interested. Okay, this seems fine. Now I have to remove this line that is showing behind the bird's feet. And the way I'm going to do that is by making a few cuts. That they're supposed to be there. Actually, what if I just hide the line? No, doesn't work very well. Yeah, let's do a cut. Let's go here, break apart, and I'll break apart there. It's fine. Delete that. Okay, this is good. Let's do the same thing over here. Hey, that copy has finished. Okay. Let's eject storage device. Save to remove hardware. Now the moment of truth. Is my Pokemon Crystal save now intact? Or is it actually lost forever? And I'm gonna have to start the game over. Man, I was so far away in that game. I had such a nice team. I had a shiny Pokemon as well, I just remembered. I had a shiny Magby. Ah, fudge. Alright, hold on. Give me a moment here. I'm going to check this. To boot up my 3DS. Right now, I actually wish I had a camera. Alright, here we go. Pokemon Crystal. Save data is corrupted and will be initialized. Oh, joy. The save data has been initialized. Yep, it's gone. I knew it. But if I go on Pokemon Silver... Let's see... Now Pokemon Silver has corrupted. Great! I lost all my saves. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Pokemon Yellow. I mean, it makes no sense. All I did with this 16 gigabytes SD card, which is the original, all I did was make a clone of it. Nothing on its on the actual card has been changed. Pokemon Yellow still has a save. What the hell? Close that. What about Star Fox? Star Fox, yeah, come on, get to the main menu. Main game. Yeah, the save is gone. The save is also gone. What the hell? I do not understand. Did I have any other saves anywhere else? Now I will have to open every single... Oh, I did have other saves. I had pictures on Colors 3D. Are those gone as well? Supposedly not. Okay, my drawings on Colors 3D are still here. Good. But man, what the hell happened? All I did was create a clone of this card and apply that clone to the other card. Fine. Not fine, but fine. Yeah, it's all gone, Torpedo. It's all gone. I had a very good team on Crystal. Let's see, break apart. I was missing only 2 badges. I messed up. I was missing only 2 badges. And I had a shiny. Now I don't have any more. Oh my god, I forgot to add an anchor point over here. There we go. Now I have to do this exact same thing over here. So anchor point right there. There's no line showing there, so I can delete this entire thing all the way up to the entire thing, actually. So let's remove that, and there we go. Now the bird has feet. And oh, actually, yeah, that's right. I actually have to do this here. There. Now I can do the cut over here. Pick apart. And now I can delete that. There we go. Now the bird has feet. Oh yeah, I haven't finished drawing the wing. I completely forgot about that. Actually, instead of drawing each feather, I will instead do this over here and then simply draw the lines. Yeah, this is almost perfect. Now it is perfect. Now, starting right here on this anchor point, I place a line going across like so. And curve it this manner. And one more over here. This over here is not quite right. Just to go this way. Oh no! That messed up. I have to change this a little bit because we can see it is now poking out of the line art of the wing. There we go, now that is right. Very good, save. And now... Oh my god. That startles me every single time. You know what, I'm just going to end this line over here. Wait, will I? No. Actually, I do have to end this line here on the bird's feet. Yeah. It goes there. Now let's draw the wing on the other side. Okay. So that is one part of the wing. And now we have to do just this other part over here. Very simple. Make a point, and yeet that one. Let's make a new one here, so I can delete this one, and there we go, the line basically fixed itself. Very, very good. Very good. Right, cockatiels have this thing on top of their head also. We gotta do this over here. How do I do that? Now let's try this. Yeah, that seems to be about right. Just a little change here. There. Now the actual nostril itself is so tiny that I should probably change the thickness of this line. It's so tiny that it probably might be worth to not draw it here and instead just do it on Photoshop. So tiny it is. Okay, now for the, what is this, toupee? I don't know this thing here. I still hear shadows in the trees. Wait, is this right? Yeah. Yeah. Curvature of this line does not seem to be quite right. Not as it is supposed to be. Okay, that is better. It shall curve outwards a little bit like that, and then inwards over here. Yep. Good. I think. I also thought that the cloning was good on the SD of my 3DS, but apparently it wasn't, so I was wrong. So who knows how much that actually says about this here. I have no idea what I'm saying right now. This. Yeah, I guess that is alright. This will give me a little bit of a hard time to pointify on Photoshop with the eraser. I will have to select very specific areas very carefully to do that. This one just goes like this, and we should be done with this toupee. Is it actually called a toupee? I can't remember. Also, I don't remember how to spell toupee. Okay, it's two E's, double E. I think this should be it for the bird. Let's group all of this together. I'm still not quite happy with that beak. The beak does not seem right. Oops. Something about this beak is bugging me. And I can't quite put my finger on it. I should have saved before doing this. Oops. This part over here, this part is not right. Something about that is wrong. But what? It has to be a little more corny, if that makes sense. Yes. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's go with this. Control G to group, Control S to save. And let's export as a PNG file. Bird line art. Dragons at the gate, they won't stop us getting to the top. Flying into space like a rocket, never giving up. Now I'm going to draw these elements over here. I could do them on Photoshop just fine, but I'm too lazy to do that. So instead I'm going to do it the harder way and do them here. How should I do these lines though? Oh, these lines I could actually do on Photoshop. They are just lines after all. Let me do at least one in here and see what it looks like. Okay, come on, stop. Space. Alone when I start. In the same. Time is in charge. In the change. Should not be quite curvy like this. Not this one. Okay, this seems fine. I'm going to just copy and paste over to this one here. Tilt, and now adjust accordingly. Now this one is supposed to be a little more curvy, I think. I'm gonna start. Same. That seems good. Let's do the same thing for this one. Oops. That seems fine, right? Yeah. Now let's draw this heart and these two music notes. Okay, these should be quite fine and easy to do. And they will all be completely black. I am not entirely sure about the thickness and curvature here, but let's roll with it. Now this corner must go away. It has to be all round. Like that. I'm not sure if I need to do any adjustments. Adjustments, I don't know why I said like that. Any adjustments over there, but yeah, this here seems better, actually. Yeah, that's fine. What happens if I delete this one? Oh, that happens. That's not what I want. Okay, is this good? Almost. Almost. Now it should be fine. Yep, that's good. Maybe a little too thick. Let's reduce the thickness to a hairline. Oh yes, that's better. That is much, much better. Now let's do this one. Also hairline thickness. Curve this here down. Curve this one inwards. This one outwards. Same thing down here. Goes there. That's not right. That is even worse. Do. How do I make this? Okay, anchor point here. This should do it. Another one here. Remove that. And this one? Sure. There's a little more. Ah, there we go. That's better.
It's so dark out here in space. And it's been so long since I've seen a face. My eyes are shut, but I can see the void between you and me. And I feel.
I wonder, is there a way I can actually recover those saves? Nintendo 3DS corrupted virtual console save data. Save data is corrupted and will be reset. That's not really exactly the error that I got. Transfer all my SD data to a new SD card, and now when I try to play Pokemon Red, it states the save data is corrupted and it will be reset. This has always happened when the change. Sounds like there was an issue with the transfer. Yeah, no crap, Sherlock. This is very unhelpful. That happened to me in Pokemon Yellow when I moved to another SD card last year. All my other save data in other games were fine, but Yellow was the only one lost for some reason. Many hours of gameplay lost. I was not happy since I have done a lot in that save. There doesn't seem to be a way of getting it back. Well, that sucks. Well, apparently I'm actually screwed. Choosing not to mod my 3DS, adding 256 GB of storage, 4 times the amount I'll ever need. Panic buying a bunch of Capcom games before the eShop closes. Those same games going on sale for 70, 75, 80% off. Yeah. Well. What I might try to do is restore that clone back to the original card. It's still not gonna work, for sure. But at least it's going to be another option that I can try. Just so then later I can say that I tried everything. You know, after this ordeal, despite my fears, I might actually soft mod my 3DS so I can properly and more easily, at least in theory, do manual backups of my saves as I wish. So stuff like this won't happen again. Or if it does, it's going to be much easier to sort out and fix. Besides, in theory, I should be able also to replace the save I lost with a save that I already have on Pokemon Crystal on the emulator here on this PC. Although that one I only made as far as Ecruteak. Wait, not Ecruteak, Goldenrod City. It's much farther behind. But it has a similar team, at least the same Pokemon. Much lower level, of course, and more shiny. That should be better than starting all over again. And spending several hours grinding on the actual console. And just fix this curve over here and we should be good. Should be good and done with these music notes. A bit thick over here. Oh, that's much better. Maybe this side over here now needs a little bit of care. Yeah. Yeah. Now, this tiny heart. Should I actually have a line art on this heart? Nah. Let's just make it a solid color. That almost got me, Torpedo. That almost got me. That is basically me on the inside when I found that my save on Pokemon Crystal on the 3DS is gone. This seems a bit wonky, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. You're more scared of a fart. Apparently so, for some reason. Apparently so. Imagine my reaction to that while playing Phasmophobia. Something here doesn't seem quite right. Okay, that one got me almost as much as the fart one. I really need to play Phasmo more often on streams. It's such a fun game that I'm so bad at. I moved the line by accident. That was not supposed to happen. The more I try to fix this, the worse it seems to become. How does that even work? That's the wrong thing. Alright, let's fill this with color black in this case. It's a very black heart. And okay, that seems to be alright. Let's group. Welcome to the Southern Midnight. Well, then you are sleeping too early, Torpedo. I'm just kidding. Yeah, unfortunately, that is as early as I can start those streams. It's almost nearly impossible for me to start them any earlier on weekdays. And mind you, that almost midnight for you is actually only 7 in the evening for me. So very early in the evening, only 7 o'clock p.m. I'm going to call this here, oops, Elements. Elements, there we go. Line art. I do wish I could stream sooner on weekdays. Like at 3 in the afternoon on weekdays. That would be fantastic. But unfortunately that is impossible. And start at 6, my local time that is, instead of 7. That is nearly impossible. Did I export this? My mind blanked for a moment. Oh yes, I did. It's here. Okay. If you are in my future, then please do tell me what are the numbers of the lotto. Okay, let's save this, and I think I am done with the vectors. So now, let's go to Photoshop. I don't have my tablet set up for actually coloring all of this. Oh boy. Okay, all the line arts for Silvertrot seem to be in place already. Let's then open this here on Photoshop. Copy this, let's make a new file. Just put the time in the future. Imagine. Where's the bird? There's the bird. Copy this, paste it there. Now let's name this bird line art, and this one elements line art. Let's make a new layer here, and let's call this one bird colors. Okay. Let's hide this and remove the guidelines. Eat that, and voila. Now we'll save. Save to this directory. Bird coloring alpha 0. Very well. Now I need a reference. I need a bird for reference. I need this bird. What? Excuse me? Fudge? WEBP? The frick is that extension? Well, at least it opens with this program. You know what? Save this as a PNG file. Because PNG is better. And save. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's yeet this one. There we go, that's way better. Well, let's remove this background, yada yada. What? Onto the wire scale. Excuse me? What happens if I do that? It kind of looks like a texture file for some game. You know, when you open a 3D model of a game and it comes with a PNG or JPEG file of the texture used by the model. Kind of looks like that. Oh no. That's not what I need. I gotta unlock the layer. There we go, now it's going to work. There, that's what I wanted. Yes, I can save that one. But I don't need that. That is not at all what I need. That, however, did give me an idea. Where was that? Oh, where was that? Do you ever remember how to do that? One moment, guys. There is something that I want to try here for fun. Aha! There. Zoom all the way in. What happens if I go this way? It just stretches the tail. Content-aware scale is such a funny thing for some reason. Oh my god. What if I do it this way? Kind of look... almost looks like a chicken now. Oh, we're squashing the bird. Can I? No, I cannot change the way this is done. What if I stretch it? Okay, let's stretch just the tail. Ugh. Ah. Anything there? Huh? Hey, are you gonna do it? Yes, you did. What does this look like? The leg over there. Okay, that's enough. Paste it over here. Okay, I need this here as a reference for the colors. Oh, now is a time that I actually need my tablet. I mean, the tablet is here on my desk, except that in order for me to use it, I have to move the keyboard of the other PC to somewhere else. Then I have to move the microphone to the side, the poor man's Stream Deck to another side, and well, it's kind of messy. I usually do this before the streams, but I didn't do it today because I was going to work with vectors and I don't need the tablet for the vectors. And I thought I was going to spend the entire stream doing just that. Oops. You know, let me try something here, guys. Hold on a second. Let me try something. If I can make this work, I can actually show you what is going on here. What happens if I press this button? Okay. Now let me go here on OBS. Let's see. Add video capture device, I think. It's not existing. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Where is that? Ah, there it is. Yeah. Ah. Okay, now I press this button over here. Ah, there it is. Okay, hold on a second. Let me size this up a bit. Full screen! Oh, that looks so blurry and dark. Cheapers. Also, let me move this down. There we go, that's better. Let me turn on the light. Okay, for you to have an idea of what I am talking about in regards to the tablet. Why is this so blurry? Jesus. Hang on a second. Maybe the lens? That made no difference. Whatever. Just for you to have an idea of what I was talking about. Why I was going, oh my god, I'm gonna have to use the tablet now. This is why. I have this keyboard up here, but the 3DS over here. This black thing over here, the tablet is under here. So to use the tablet, I have to move this microphone to over here, the Poor Man's Stream Deck to there, the keyboard to there, the tablet to here, and that's basically it. And so it's messy, as you can see. And yeah, okay, I'll try to do this. All right, let me hide this thing now before I accidentally show my face. Okay, and stop that. And close this. Connection will be stopped. Yep. Okay, this is going to take a couple minutes. Let's see here. It's almost, in a way, kind of like playing Tetris. Alright, had a hand review. Well, now you know I actually have hands. Okay, put that over there. This over here. There is a chance that this here might unplug momentarily. Well, Windows still didn't play the USB unplugging sound, so I suppose that's good. Now I take this keyboard, put it on my lap. It's over here. Lift the Poor Man's Stream Deck. I say Poor Man's Stream Deck, but it's actually just a crappy smartphone running an application that acts as a Stream Deck. Extremely handy. And also extremely much cheaper than an actual Stream Deck. I think in total, when I bought this application, I had to buy it. To use all its functions, that is. I think in total I paid $50. Okay, that wire there is being a little bit of a nuisance. I could really use a bigger desk. Come on. Go. Okay. This goes there. I have to position the tablet in a way that it is comfortable for me to use. Also, I have to put this 3DS somewhere else because, you know, well, maybe I can just leave it on top of the keyboard there. It's unlikely that I will actually be using that keyboard for a while. Almost done here. Okay, let me see now if the tablet is at a comfortable position. Almost, not quite. Yeah, I think this will do. Let me put this pen away because the pen that I use for coloring on Photoshop is another one. Okay, now I'm going to show you the difference. Where is that program again? DroidCam. Start. Minimize that. Let's see. That. Is that actually working before I even open the program on the phone? It's not how it's supposed to be. Stop. Start. That's nonsense. Oh, wait a second. This IP is different. What even? That's 0, 0, da, da, da. Ah, there we go. Okay, check out the difference now. Like I said, the microphone, it froze. Come on, work. Is it working now? Yes. Like I said, the microphone has to go here, the DAC has to go there, the keyboard has to go there, the tablet has to go here, the mouse for the other PC has to go there. And yeah, that's the setup. Normally I do this before I start the stream, but like I said, I thought I wasn't going to use the tablet today. And this connection will be stopped. Okay, now I need actually a battery for this pan over here, because this one does not have an internal rechargeable battery. It uses one AAA. Let me grab the battery. Come on, get off the bag. There we go. Ah, much better. Now, the only problem is, because I clicked on OBS earlier, I'm gonna have to restart Photoshop. Which is fine. Okie dokie. Here you go, let's sample this shade of yellow. Select the line art of the bird, the layer rather. Select that layer, just like this. Go here to select, modify, and I think it's expand by 1. Yes. Invert the selection. Now pick the bird colors layer and create a mask. I am also going to sample this color over here. Well, one of these. Oh, the wing is kind of a different shade as well. Oh, and it also has this thing going there. That's nice. Okay, one thing at a time. Color like this. It's nice. Now let's use a soft round brush. Size 200 might do. And give color, actually 200 is too large. Let's go with 100. Do this here. That seems fine. Now, yes, I do know the beak is not right, but I'll get to that later. Now, I will want a color from the wing and a hard brush. Change the size to 100. 100 is too big. Let's go with 50. Yeah. Let's use the pen because actually let's not use the pen. Actually, I should do the pointification first. Let's grab the eraser Yes, a hard round one. Number 9 should do. Let's do this here. There are a couple of reasons why I stopped using this method. It's not a bad one. Yeah, that seems to be fine. Oh well, maybe a little more here. Okay. Let's do the same thing down here, but first let me select just this area so I don't accidentally erase more than I need. That's good. These I won't have to bother with because they are not going to be full. Ah, this here. The birds to pay. I need to select each individual area like this. So I can run the eraser in this manner here. Because as you can see, the eraser is going over the line art of this one up there. So without the selection, I would be erasing stuff that is not supposed to be erased. Go. Do the same thing here. It's too much. This is wonky. It has to be a smooth curve. See, get this right is one of the reasons why I stopped using this method. I have to do and redo it again and again a few times until I get it right. Some instances. There we go, but that over there, that's not right. There we go, now that's right, I think. Now this one. And since this one is curving in this direction, the removal of line has to go here. At least part of it. Well, all of it actually. So long as I do this right, it will look right. That should do it. Now 2 more and we should be done with this line art. There we go. This here will be the last one. And voila! But it's done. Now I don't want nothing. Let's do the color of the wing. Now I will actually use the pen. because I want the selection to run right here from this very tip of the line over there. Yeah, let's do this here. There. Let's make a selection and fill this with color. I know I did pick this color from the actual bird over here, but that doesn't seem right. Let's try this one. Ah, that's better. That's so much better. Very good. Now for the feet of the bird, whatever color that is. Do I have to change the color of the tail? I think I do. Let me see another one. No. I'm gonna have to go on Google. Look at you. This is really cute. Come on, I need one of these here, but with the tail fully visible. Not that one, though. Ah, perfect. Let's save this as a reference. Oh my god. This format as well. Oh, shoot. Why did you open a new window? This is already here. There we go, PNG. And now let's bring this into Photoshop. And its color is actually identical to the body's color. I'm going to sample it anyway. Nah, I'm not going to change that. Never mind. Okay, let's color the beak. Pick that one. See if this one works.
Suddenly you're nowhere to be found. I turn around and everything has changed. Looking for a way to work it out. I'm trying to find some peace to navigate.
Seems a bit dark. Let's try a brighter color. Yeah, let's try this one here. Oh yes, this is much better. Much better looking. Okay, now I want the color black. Same black here. Let's go to the line art layer. Grab a small brush, very tiny one. And let's draw a little line. Not a line, more like a dot like that. And that should be this cockatiel's nostril. Now give me this. This here, yep. And a soft round brush. What? I right clicked, why did the thing go there? Weird. Size 65. Let's make a new layer. And apply that there. Too soft, isn't it? Yes, that is too soft. Let's use a hard brush, same size. It's too big. Let's try size 50. Okay, size-wise, this seems to be a bit better. What if I do size 55 though? Let's try 55. What about 60? I know 65 is too big. But 60. No, 60 is also too big. Let's go with 55. That's much better. Now, let's use some blur. Perfect. Let's merge this with the layer below. Oh, hold on, I cannot do that yet. Let's leave it like this. Let's instead just rename this to cheek color. Yep, and save. Oh, I forgot to color the wing on the other side. So give me this color here. And let's go there. Now we have to do this thing over here, this streak. Let us use the pen. How should I go about with this? I want this to curve like this. And I think it should go to this part of it. So wait a second, what am I doing? Something here is not right. Okay, sure, whatever. This is supposed to go like this. I am confused. You know, I should probably start from down here. Or, actually, let's start here, but instead of going this way, I'm going to go this way. This is going to curve like this, right? Yeah. Let's put this here. Here. And then it will curve to here. And another curve right about here. And yes, I think I got it. Here. Okay, let's see if I did get it. Do I know what I'm doing? Not really. I am just doing it. And basically seeing what happens. This one goes like this. Down. Oops. Let's move the single point to over here, so I can have a little more of an arch. Okay. Okay, let's make a selection, give it a color, and see what it looks like. Sample one of these. That's quite good, actually. That's not bad. I like it. Let's save. That toupee needs a little bit of touch. Let's pick that and a small round soft brush.
I've been waiting here for you since the beginning of this universe.
Let's try this.
Fading, there's a secret power hidden in your soul. Don't be afraid to use it, 'cause you're the one. You're the one.
That's not bad. That's all right. I like it. What I don't like is to have lost my save, my Pokemon Crystal save on my 3DS. That I hate. You have no idea how salty I still am about that. And I just got my Arbok to level 42. Not 42. I mean 42. T-O-O. Just got my Arbok to level 40. What the fudge happened here? Why did the selection fail? It took forever to level up that Arbok. That is not bad, but it could be a bit better. Question is, how? Maybe if I do this? Oh no, 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 that's awful. Don't do that. Let's make a new layer above this here. Pick the color white, a hard round brush of a very small size. Let's try number 4. And let's do a little thing here. A couple little things. I'm gonna have to be redoing this a few times. That is almost right. What if I try using the pen? I don't think I ever tried doing this in this manner. Or did I, and I simply cannot remember. That is a possibility. Okay, let's make a selection and see how well this works. So. Make this a little rounder. It needs a little bit of warping. Let's warp and engage. That's not good enough. Yeah, that's slightly better. Let's do a little bit of tweaking. In there. Now just one more detail over here. That should do it. There we go. Now our little cockatiel over here has an eye that is actually, that seems to be alive. Not a dead eye. I'll drink a little bit of water. Okay. This shall be red. The... Did I color these yet? No, not yet. Save. Oh, I just remembered. There are a few corrections that I need to do. Let's fill this background with color. Like, actually, let's create 2 new layers. This one on the bottom there is going to be completely black, and this one on the top is going to be completely white. Why is it not white? There we go. And it's going to have a 50% opacity. Now I'm gonna go here on bird colors. With that thing selected, and use a brush number 4 for the eraser. And I'm going to do some erasing on these corners like this, like these over here. Why? Because I don't know if you can tell, but like right here, there is a little bit of color from the feathers poking outside of the line art. So what I'm doing here is making sure that none of that is happening anywhere. Some over here. This area should be fine. There is some of that here and here. Probably not in here, but let's do it in here just in case, because that is a corner with quite an angle. That should do it. Okay, I'll save. Excuse me. And I now have to create a new layer and call it color set, because on this layer I am going to place all of the colors that I have used. The exact shades that I use are gonna go in that layer, so I can reuse them easily later on if needed. Benji, hi, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Sunday. I hope you are doing well. Let's pick this shade over here. I hope I am picking the right shade. Yes, well, kind of. It's actually a cockatiel, to be specific. But yeah, kind of almost the same thing. Okay, now that we have these colors, I'm gonna copy them, move to the side like this, and make them darker. Why? Because I need a darker shade of those colors so I can use them to color the line arts. I think this should be enough. And save. Right. Now, oh my god. Every time, why? That always startled me every time. Why? I am not kidding or exaggerating. That does startle me for some reason. If I use the face cam, you would actually see me doing a small slide jump on the chair. I'm not complaining though. Not complaining, it's funny. Forgot what I was doing. Right, I was going to color the line arts. So let's begin with the head. Let's take this color, go to bird line art, the layer, and click here to lock the layer. This is going to allow me to run the brush all willy-nilly all over the line art without coloring anything else except only the line art. So for example, if I don't click on this to lock the layer, this happens, and this is not what I need. But if I lock the layer, I can do that, and only the line art itself is going to be colored. Isn't that amazing? I do believe it is. Also, I will need the darker shade of this color here. Okay, Torpedo, thank you so much for joining the stream today. I hope you enjoyed. I apologize for my rant earlier. I am still extremely salty over what happened there. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. And sleep well, have an amazing week, hopefully. And dream of dragons. Okay, here's what I need. I need to bring the color of the head right about the neck like this. And now apply the color of the body this manner. There we go. Let's do this here for the rest of the body. I can use a hard brush with this. Please. Your stream like always. Thank you. And yeah, sleep well, dream of dragons, or just have pleasant dreams in general. Go. Okay, now I need the darker shade of the color that I used on the beak. Which one is the beak? Is it this one? I don't remember. 179, 163, 152, 179, 163, 152, 179. Okay, yes. It is indeed this one. Yes, this one here. Let's use a smaller size of a hard round brush. And let's do this. I'm gonna need a smaller brush. There. Let's do that same thing down here. There we go. Now I can use a larger brush again. There we go. The eye, however, that must be black. Let's change that. Go. Now I think I want this here. And a soft round brush. Size 35. That seems to be right. Very good. Swap colors. A little bit of tweaking over here. A little bit more here. Now let's do this same thing on the other parts of this toupee, or crest, whatever you want to call it. But we need to do a selection like so. Otherwise, gonna cause a mess. This part here, because that's not right. Oh no! That's not right. There we go, that's better. Oops. Should use a soft round brush with this here. Yeah, there we go. Now we gotta repeat the same thing around here. Oops. See, this here is why I have both of these colors together. The color selection. And just switch between them. Let's go back to a soft round 35. I accidentally keep switching to the eraser for some reason. Two more and I should be done with this toupee. Perhaps I should use a smaller size now, since these feathers here are smaller. Fix. Now one more. And that should be it. There we go. That's nice. Now I have to paint the line art of the wings. And the wings should be this color here. Let's also take this one, just in case I need to do any corrections, which I actually will have to do because of this wing on this side here also. Yeah, never mind. But if I am careful enough, I won't have to do any corrections. There we go. Now let's work on this wing. To make this go faster, I'm going to use a larger brush. Except on this part. Nice. Now, we will want this color. Let's give that color to this part of the line art of the wing. Maybe a larger brush. You know, I think that for this part, I'm going to use the pen so I can do a better selection work here. So what's going on here? See, right? This should do the trick. Okay, now make a selection and apply the color to this area. That's mostly alright. Little changing here, and now seems to be kind of alright, right? Right. But perhaps I should do something similar to this over there. Could I? Let's see. That means, of course, that I have to apply this color to that wing as well. Like that. There we go. Now let's pick the color for the body and for the feet. It should be that one. Oops. That's the colors layer, not the line art. There we go. Done. Done. Save. And I think that for the cockatiel's colors, it should be everything. Let's switch the let's keep this playlist actually. Yeah, that seems to be good. Now let's lock the layer for the elements over here. And let's give them some colors. The hearts shall be red. Not sure about the shade. Let's keep it this way for now. These lines here, let's give them black. The music notes, however, I think I want them to be blue. Not this shade of blue. Let's try a better looking one. Nah, let's use yellow. Oh yes, that's much better. Save. Now let me see here, let me think. Yeah, I think this is everything. I'm going to save this as alpha 1 and merge a few layers together. Oh, hold on a second. I've got an idea. Let's make a new layer and go back to that heart over there. Use a small number 4 hard round brush, color white, and draw some lines here on this heart. on, Mike, just do it right. Yeah, that should be alright. Save. Okay, now I will merge layers together. Let's hide the color set. This here. Let's hide both of these background colors. And bird line art shall merge down with cheek color. And now both of these shall merge together with the colors. Go. Now we have just the cockatiel, which is still missing one layer here. Come on. Wait. I think I have to apply some effect with this layer here. Outer glow, white. Should I change the size? No, keep the size at 5. Spread. Nah, keep it at 0. There we go. And merge down. Same thing for this one. Just the heart. Yep, that seems good. And merge down. Okay, perfect. Save. Now I have to export both of these as a PNG file. Bird plus elements. I am likely going to have to separate both of these later down the line. Let's have them together like this for now. Let's open now coloring alpha 0. Let's close this. And let's bring the file I have just created as a PNG file into Photoshop. There, let's select everything and copy. And where's his hoof line art layer? Body top line art? Nope. Left side line art? Yep, that's the one. Let's paste that here. Oh, Mike, but that bird is way too big. Yes, it is. And that was intentional. Because now I enable the general sketch over here. And I am going to resize this little guy. But should I do it without those over there? Yes, I should. Let's do this selection instead. Actually, I am going to switch the playlist. Let's see here. Oh, it's right here. Okay, now I have to size this bird down and make it be about the same size as this one on the sketch. Or at least close enough. It doesn't have to be exactly the same size. There, that should work. Apply. There we go. Hide general sketch. Perfect. Let's call this layer Cockatiel. Yep. Let's leave it there. Now it is time to finally color Silvertrot himself. So let's pick this color for his fur coat. And I think that is the only color that I'm gonna need for now. Let's use a large round hard brush. Let's see, body top line art. Okay, this layer. Let's select everything. Go to select, modify, expand by 1, invert the selection, make a new layer right beneath that one, then call it body top colors, and make a mask. Now I can color. Yay! There we go. Nice. Let me go ahead and remove potential color leaks from corners such as this one here. Okay, that should be it. Now let's see here. Body bottom line art. Let's go ahead and make a layer for the colors right away. Body bottom colors. Let's go through the same process. Select, go to select, then modify, expand by 1, invert the selection. On the colors layer, we create a mask. And now I can safely apply color to this layer. His tail layers are out of order. Where are they? Mane and tail streaks. Mane and tail line art. Okay, so both of these have to be underneath this layer. There we go. The horn, however, I think that is over the layer of the mane now. Where's the horn? Would probably be left sideline art. Yes, it is. So this layer then has to come down here. Let's go ahead and color that. Left side colors. Oh, wait a second. The horn is not included on this layer? I thought it was. Wait, it is. Why was it not included on the set? But I scrubbed the brush over this horn and it didn't apply color. What the hell? Whatever. Oh, this here is supposed to be underneath the mane and tail. Yes, it was indeed in the wrong place. Okay. Now give me this dark brown for his mane and tail. And goatee. Let's select mane and tail line art. Modify, expand by 1, invert the selection, and make a new layer here. Mane and tail color. Like that into a mask. Perfect. Now let's pick this lighter shade of brown, select mane and tail streaks, lock that layer, and do this. Perfect. Look at this little guy here. Already looking cute. Now give me the red for his bandana. Also have to rename this here. Instead of neck scarf, rename it to neck bandana. Or just bandana. And let's find that layer. Here, bandana line art. Bandana color. Okay, that is looking very good. All of his basic colors are now in place. Now, before I color the line arts, I have to do a few fixes on his tail and mane, and also the goatee, because those do have a little bit of color leaking, quote unquote leaking, in these corners. This one had it. There is some of that happening here on the goatee. Maybe some on his mane. Or maybe not. So that should be done. Is there any other part of this horse that needs this kind of fix? Maybe that corner there. That should be this layer. Yes, should be this layer. Over here I can see there is some color leaking over there. Very well, save. I like this character, very cute. I do dare say. Okay, now it should be high time for coloring his line arts. Let's now pick this shade of gray, go to the layer body top line art, lock it, and apply the color. Except for his eye over there, that shall be black. Just like so. Next layer is going to be body bottom line art. Same deal. Next, mane and tail line art. This one is going to require two colors. So dark brown. Hold on, no, it's going to require only one color. What am I saying? Only one is enough for this. Go. Now left side line art. That's gray. Okay, except for this part over here, that one has to be this dark red, because that is part of the scarf I mean the bandana. Which, speaking of, it is now time to color the line art of the bandana. There we go. Save. Now, here's something that I mentioned when I was drawing the line arts in CorelDRAW. See how the line art of the bandana overlaps the line art of his neck? This line over here of his neck is supposed to be over the line of the bandana there. So let's do a fix. Actually, I should instead erase this part of the bandana. I'm gonna have to erase a part of the line, I mean the color. Well, that is not a problem. In fact, that is super easy to achieve. There. There we go. That did the trick. Perfect. Save. And for the most part, I think this should be it. Let me give now Silver's eye a little bit of detailing. Let's make a new layer here. What should I call this layer? I'm going to call this Eye Shine, and you'll see why in a moment. See brush number 4. Number 4 might be too large. Hold on, what if I do one curved line like this with the pen, and then I think this is possible. Let's see, fill path. No, not fill path. Stroke path. Yes. Kinda. What if I do this here? Fill path. And no, that doesn't make a difference. But I might be able to improve this by doing this. Yes, that works. Now let's grab a soft round brush and erase a little bit on these corners here. Oh great, someone let my cat walk in. The little one. This little guy makes too much mess. He's so going to disturb me. Okay. Let's zoom out and see what this looks like. Yeah, that seems to be fine. Now I just need to add another. Actually, let me move this to the side a bit. Yeah, like this. This. Why did I switch to the necklace? I have to get this right. And there we go. That's an eye. I mean, a little bit of shine on the eye. Let's make this white. Give it a little bit of glow. And there we go. Now the cuteness has been improved by 20%. Although I still feel like this could be a little better. What if I do a little bit of tilting like that and a very small amount of warping? Yeah, that's good. And save. Now let's see here. Do I need to do any fix, adjustment, or coloring on Silvertrot? Or is he ready for shading? Absolutely not. He is ready for shading. But before we can get to that level, that stage rather, I have to save this as Alpha 1, because now is the time where I will merge layers together. And this is necessary because I need to erase this portion. I don't know why I spoke like that. Because I need to erase this part of the bird's tail. That is not supposed to be visible. So let's see here. Body top line art. Merge down to body colors. So now that's just that. Good. Body bottom. Merge down. Rename it to remove the word colors. Mane and tail line art shall be merged with the two layers beneath them. Now it's just this. Oh my god, he looks so weird without a tail. Left side line art, merge that down with the colors. Yep, there we go, that's good. And oh well, hold on, I'm missing the bandana. Merge that as well. Very good. Oh my god, he looks so naked without the bandana. Oh no. Okay. Now I can save. Now I'm going to save this again with yet another different name. So Alpha 2, because I'm going to make another more significant change, and that is erase part of the bird. Which, by the way, I should move a little bit. Like, place it around here-ish. More to here. Yeah, that seems to be fine. There are two ways that I can make this. I can freehand with the eraser, or I can select Silver's hoof and use the selection to erase. The problem with doing that, both methods have problems. Well, I have one problem. If I freehand, chances that I will not get the curvature of his hoof correct are very high. So that is one problem. The other problem with the other method, using selection instead, is that it will create kind of a gap between the bird and the hoof. So there will be a 1 pixel wide gap where we will be able to see the background, and that is just not good. So I will try freehanding the bird. So let's carefully erase these. Oh, see, I went too far. I have to stop over here. Actually, you know what? Keep going. It's the line art here that is a problem. Stop there. Now give me this color. Brush. Let's re-add some of that here. I went into the bird's over here. Wrap. Yeah. Hopefully this is going to be enough. Okay, stop right there. Let's move down here and do the same thing down here. Gotta follow the curvature of the hoof, but not going too far, otherwise we're going to expose the background. By creating a gap. Okay, this needs to be a little more curved. I am exposing background. I think this is as best it's gonna get. Let's now delete this chunk tail. And there it is. That's how it is supposed to look like. Alternatively, I could have put the entire bird on a layer below the hoof and just erased a little bit of the hoof over here on the feet of the bird. That would have been easier. That would have been so much easier. What is wrong with me? Undo everything. There. Now let's go to layer left side and let's give it a 50% opacity so I can actually see the bird, so I know where I'm applying the eraser. This here. I really hope I am doing this right. Okay, let's give this layer back its 100% opacity. Yeah, it is right, but at the same time it isn't, because I don't know if you can tell. See these greenish pixels here, going around here and here as well. These are kind of gaps that I have accidentally created. Essentially, I have exposed the background. Those pixels, those greenish pixels, are the background. We can see through these two layers because now there is a gap there. So annoying. Wait a second. I am an idiot. Yes, I can have this bird be one single layer, but my life would be so much easier if I have this bird be separated into two layers, because then I would be able to have the bird itself be on a layer beneath his hoof, while his feet would be on a layer above, and therefore I would not have to erase anything anywhere at all. I'm gonna do that. Do not save this. Let's open that Alpha 2 again. Coloring Alpha 2. See, this is why I save these different versions as backups. Let's close that file and open the previous version, which should be bird coloring Alpha 1. And on this layer here, I do not have the layers, on this file, I do not have the layers merged. Oh, but the feet are on the same layer as the bird. Oh no. How can I separate them properly? It is going to be easier if I go back to CorelDRAW, separate the bird from the feet, and then export the line arts again. The problem is that then I'm gonna have to recolor them. Oh no, I do not want to do that. That is going to be so much work. Let me unlock these layers. Perhaps if I am careful enough. Nah. Either way, I'm gonna have too much trouble doing this. Never mind. Let's go back to erasing stuff instead. And now I'm gonna have to redo all of that again. I should have thought this through a little better. Let's see, give this an 80% of exit this time. Also, I'm gonna have to adjust the bird. So, see, that's what happens when you don't really plan out your moves. This might be enough. Down, left side, 80%. And eraser. Hold on a sec, what if I select the bird? That does create those gaps. Those gaps are exactly what I do not want to happen. Okay, let's see if this does the trick. Alright, this is a bit better. I think I know how I can make this work. Let me apply a little more of the eraser. This will expose a little bit more of the background. But if I pick this color, make a new layer below the cockatiel layer, and oops, in number 4, and now I do this, that should counteract the exposure of the background. There we go. Yeah. Problem solved. Let's call this layer, I don't know, roof patch. And save. Okay. Progress is being made quite quickly, in fact. Let's hide color set. And the next thing, I believe, should be shading. Yes, everything seems to be fine here. Very good. Very, very good. However, I don't think I will be shading today. I do feel like still working on this today and streaming some more, but I am very annoyed that I lost my save on Pokemon Crystal on my 3DS, and I really want to go and see if there's some way that I can possibly restore that. So, also I'm getting hungry, and there was something else that I was going to say, but I forgot. But anyway, so guys, I stream every week on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I play Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I play a different game every Friday at 7 p.m. as well. And I do art live on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, just like today. I have a Discord server available. It's called Dragon Realms. It is currently, however, limited to only members of the Dragon Realms art group on DeviantArt. And to subscribe is to my Twitch channel here on Twitch. So if you are one of those, should be able to join the server. There is a link below the stream if you would like to join. If for some reason you have problems with a link, you can message me on DeviantArt or on Twitch. My name, not Twitch, but what am I saying? Twitter. My name on DeviantArt is here on the top. That's Mike-Dragon, and on Twitch, I was gonna say Twitch again. On Twitter, it is @_MikeDragon. You can message me on those platforms or even on Truckers MP, and I will send you a link directly. I will be opening that server for the general public in the near future, but for now only for members. It is only for members of the group and subscribers. And I think this is going to be everything for today. So my friends, thank you all so much for joining the stream today. I hope you enjoyed and had fun. And I wish you all have a great week. May this next week be a better one than this past one has been. I know that I can use better weeks. But yeah, have a great week, have a great rest of evening, and until we meet again on the next stream, God bless you all, stay safe and healthy, and sleep of dragons. I cannot brain today. Sleep well and dream of dragons. Bye everyone. Bye.
Some problems and we don't know what to do. You've come to find new feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you don't turn up. Don't bet on taking trips because they'll turn your trips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. So truths can seem quite big if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let them on my opinion of such enough. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the fact that if you could fix the failings of the current paradigm, we would have a hero who's supposed to be the loser and on time. Just on time. And then we would all contrive new conflicts, you know. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the show. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let them on my opinion. Stipulations placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment, claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just flow. Don't wait or play to indecision. Don't bet on taking